Hello, hello, hello. Hey, hey, hey. Come on in and get comfortable. Welcome back to my channel, Jaleesa, Reading Beyond the Book Cover, where we stay reading beyond the book's cover. Hey. So I miss doing my weekend reading, but haven't been in the mood to do an entire week. But I just wanted to share with you all what I'm doing this weekend. This is the weekend of February the 9th. I think today is the 9th. Could be the 10th. Not really sure. Let me see. Checking my watch. Lord of mercy. What day is it? Okay, today's the 10th. I lied. So today is February the 10th, 2024. I just came home from tutoring. I had to tutor today. And I went to my library, one of my local libraries. That's where I tutor at most of the time, or sometimes I go to the people's house, and I went to go and pick up a copy of Little Women because I am participating in the Remix Classics read-along that is being hosted by Lachette at Scarlet Moon Creations. I'll leave her information down below. I didn't think it was gonna be this tiny, but this is the only copy they had there, and I don't have time to wait for them to, bring another copy in. I'm reading the ebook as well, but I just feel like I had to hold something, and I didn't know it was this thick. You see, like, I have a big head, and it's taking up a lot of space, so this is a big book. It's like 600 and, let me see, critical excerpts, interpretive notes. Okay, most of it seems like it's like a lot of extra stuff. Let me see. It looks like it's 605 pages. Yeah, 605 pages. Today is the 10th. We're supposed to be reading in February, and I have to also read the Remix Classic, which is written by Bethany C. Morrow, and I don't know the name of the book, but I'll put it up here so you can see what it looks like. And the only reason I'm making this face is because I haven't had the best of luck with any of her books. Like, they are usually just okay for me. I think it's the writing style, it's not necessarily the story, but we'll see. But I got that, and I went to the store. I just felt like a little bit of retail therapy, so I'm gonna share with you all what I got, and then after that, I most likely will come back with my final clip of the weekend. If not the final, it'll be like another clip just showing you how far I got into my current read for this weekend, which I really want to make a dent in. Ideally, I like to finish today so that tomorrow, when I do reading sprints with Courtney at Tangible Reads, I can start Lone Women so that I can read up to, I think, chapter 15 or something like that for one of my book clubs, the Horror Host Support Group. So I have a lot going on, but I'm gonna get it done. So this is my little stuff that I got. Some of the stuff, because some of the things I put inside the freezer. So I wanted to try, I'm trying to up my protein because I don't eat a lot of meat. And I don't know if it's because I just don't really like the taste of it too much or what, but I don't eat a lot of meat, meaning that I don't get enough protein. And I know there's different foods with proteins in it, like beans. What else has protein in it? Eggs, yogurt, milk, all that kind of stuff. So I bought yogurt. I have some Skyr, I think that's how you say it. Then I have some Ratio high protein yogurt as well. And then I want to try something different. So I got a high protein coffee. I only got one to try because this sucker is like $2 and some change, I think, if I remember correctly. But it's 20 grams of whey protein, 1 gram of sugar, and 2 espresso shots. Will not be drinking it today. Most likely we'll drink it on a day that I feel low energy when waking up and need a little bit of caffeine. So yeah, showing you that. They had the big bags, but they also have the small small satchel. Is that what it is? A package satchel? Single serve packet. Yes, you see I'm struggling to find the word, but it's a packet, not a satchel, and not a, what did I call it before? Don't matter. But yeah, I am going to try that sometime this week. I like Mexican candy, so when they have it there, I pick it up. I got some Alamo candy. I love sour belts. Like, I'm not really a chocolate person. So if I see sour belts, I usually pick those up. I got it in strawberry, so fresa. And then I also got it in, I think this is strawberry as well, but it's like extra sour. So let me show you. You see this? So this is the strawberry one, Alamo candy. It is made in San Antonio, Texas. So it's locally made, I guess, because it's made in the state of Texas where I live and where I'm from. And then this is the other one, which is the extra sour. So it's the Picositas belts. Se te hará agua la boca. It will make your mouth water. So we'll see if it makes my mouth water. If you're not aware, mouth in Spanish is boca. So you learned something new today. Boca is mouth. Agua is water. Se te hará agua la boca. It'll make your mouth water. So, then, remember I said protein. I'm trying to put protein first. I got some of these protein chips, which it's chicken skins. So, not skins, I'm sorry. No, I would not buy this if it said chicken skins. But it's chicken breast, egg whites, and chicken broth. So, I'm going to try these as well. Like I said, I'm trying to get protein in because I know I don't eat enough of it at all. And I'm not a big fan of this kind of stuff. I'd rather eat yogurt, eat some, I don't know, some chicken, ground turkey meat or something like that. I'm not really a big red meat eater either. Can't speak. So I'm trying to get protein in different ways. I also bought some nuts. We have some cashews over here, so I'm trying. And I think we have some Brazil nuts. And then I felt like trying something new. I found this brand called Kusamba, and I think it's, let me see. Okay, this is made in New York, but I want to say it's inspired by an actual place in Bali, I think. I'm using my phone to record, so I can't look it up right now, but Kusamba. I'm gonna open it, and you're gonna get a real-time smell reaction, because I don't know if I'm gonna use it until tonight. I don't want to use it now. Oh, it smells good. It's light. It's not that strong. I thought it was gonna be like, it's jasmine, sea foam jasmine. This is what it looks like on the inside. This is what the container looks like on the outside, like a bamboo. You see how yeah, Kusamba. Can you see that? I don't know. And then it's the top has a wood. Let me try a little bit on, I use my knuckle on my hand because I just washed my hands not too long ago. But Kusamba, I just felt like trying something different. I usually just use, would you believe that the camera went off when I was trying it? So I was trying to say that I usually use Palmer's Shea Butter. I think it's a body butter. Something like that. I know it doesn't have water in the what do you call it, the Palmer's one, but this one does. It smells nice. It's really light. Like, it's like one of those scents that you had to get really close to smell it on someone, so that means it's not overpowering. But I really do like the packaging, how it looks like a bamboo. And what I was saying before the camera went off is it's not greasy. I feel like it absorbed into my skin. I will use it tonight after my shower. I already took a shower this morning, and I've been out and about and stuff, and I'm going to be doing other things as well. So when I take my shower tonight, I'll try it on and see how it lasts from, night to day. But I was saying that I also purchased some of the body oil they have. It's a scented body oil. It's the same scent, Seafoam Jasmine. But they, at the store at H-E-B where I went to purchase it, they also have a body scrub. I forgot the scent is called there, but it's in a green container that looks a little bit like this one, but it's smaller. And then they also have a shower spray, which is just something that you spray inside of the shower to make it smell good. So I didn't buy that because I feel like it's a waste of money, but I know some people like to pay for an experience. So if you like to have it where the shower smells, a certain way, I think that would be good for you to purchase. The only thing I can think of to compare it to is, I don't know if you all are aware of this, but I know, what is that place called that I used to go to? Once I remember it, I'll put the name up here. I used to go to this place sometimes to get stuff, but it's so expensive, so expensive, and I couldn't really figure out how to use all the products because I already had my go-to products for whatever need that I needed. But I did buy one of their shower bars that you put inside of the shower, and you just let the water run over it, and it does create like a very spa-like experience because that's all you smell in the shower. So it's kind of like having a, what do you call that thing? Bath bomb, but not really. But it's for the shower. So you just put it in the shower, let the water hit it, and then it comes up. I've noticed that it's like some people, besides this company here, have been doing it, but I don't see a need for it. So, but if you have a need for it, that's there. But let me spray some of this. Let me check first to see if it's open. Yeah, just smell it. Mmm. What kind of oil is this? Let me see, because I don't want to get it on my clothes. I'm gonna shake it up. And the thing is, when I looked online, I couldn't find any reviews for it. Oh, it smells good. Okay, so this is what confuses me. So the first ingredient is a palmitate, and then isopropyl myristate. I'm pretty sure that is not an oil. But I could be wrong, or I could be wrong. But the oil that I do see on here is coconut oil. So let me see. It says to spray it onto damp skin. My skin's not damp, but I'm gonna, tonight, like I said, after my shower, I'm gonna put it on and try and see. Oh, it's light. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of that it was a perfume called Sunflower. Yeah, this stuff is not strong. So if you want something light, I suggest this. I forgot how much I paid for it, but I suggest this. I'm pretty sure. You know, actually, I got the receipt right here. But I forgot what I was saying. So sorry, I'm like all over the place. Let me see. I paid $11.98 for one of them and $9.98 for the other. So it's about $21 without tax, which is not bad considering that it smells good. And I don't know if it lasts, but we'll find out if it lasts. But yeah, that's all I had to share. I could go on and on about it. I'll be back when I have something to talk about as far as my books, because I'll be reading Delicious Monsters for the remainder of the day, and then if I finish it, then I will be thinking about my review. But for now, I'm just focusing on finishing the book, period, so that I can go ahead and move on to the next book that I have in queue. All right, I'll see you all in a bit. Bye.
Because she speaks against a lot of things that, I would say the average black person is pro for, right? And she talks about how Candace Owens grew up in a predominantly white society just like her. And she says that, and I quote, Candace Owens is the monstrous refraction of what I could. How are you liking it? Let's see what Miss Jaleesa is saying. Miss Elliott in concert. Good morning, everyone. 65% mark of Delicious Monsters. I need to get on that. I'm trying to figure out what to read next. I'm almost finished with my one book. Hoping to get another 60 to 7 pages during these sprints. You can do it. You can do it.
I hope so. I thought I was going to finish this yesterday.
What happened?
I don't know. That's the thing. I feel like I need to go to the doctor and find out if I have time blindness, because time just, it goes. I was replaying somebody else's sprints and I was able to get through 70 pages, but that was a 3-hour sprint. So it's like, Teresa, you know, you could have read more than this in 3 hours. Because they did like a 10-minute talk, 30-minute sprint, 10-minute talk. So I read during each time, but now that I think about it, I feel like I was maybe distracted by husband came home, he's hungry, da 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 da. You know, like things that distractions are in the way. But it's okay. I stuck with it. I'm still reading. It's still a good book. It's just that I still have too many questions. Like Liselle, if you're watching this right now, there are too many questions and not enough answers in this book.
Well, you said you're at 65. You know how some books, which I will say, I don't like when a book leads question, mystery, and then solves it in the last chapter. Give me, like, drop some dimes along the way to be like, oh, like, that's why I like twisters, like twisting thrillers sometimes, where I'm like, ooh, and then I get into another mystery. I'm like, ooh, you know.
I didn't get any of that so far. I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's like I'm enjoying the journey, but at the same time, I'm just irritated because when she does drop something, I'm just kind of like, oh, okay.
I wish we would have read this book together. We need to do a buddy read one day, because I have this book right here. I keep looking at it. I just haven't gotten to it to read it with you. And I don't. Is it going to be about? I don't know. I don't think.
It's a long one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, let me see. How many? Let me get this book right here so I can look at it. But I don't think it's my next book. I'm trying to decide.
Good morning. Today is Sunday, February the 11th. As you can see, I'm at 69%. I just got out of some reading sprints with Courtney at Tangible Reads. And I was able to get about 5% read. If I remember correctly, I think I started at the 64% mark. But anyway, I need to finish this book. I need to finish it. My only gripe, because at first I thought it was going to be a 5-star, but it seems like it's going to be a 4, because my main gripe is that I have more questions than I do answers. And now that we're finally getting answers, it's at the 60-something% mark. So like between 60, I want to say 60, maybe like 62, 63%, and now we're finally getting some answers. But why I gotta wait so long? Like, I can see why somebody would actually put this book down, because it's just, we're taking a long time to get there. I'm turning it off because I don't want to spoil the book for anybody that needs to read it. But yeah, so I'm gonna try to finish it. If I do, I will come back and let you all know. If I don't, I'm gonna just tell you all how I'm still feeling about it, whether or not it's still at a 4 or if it goes down or up. And then I may give you an estimate of when to expect a review, because I usually, after I read a book, I don't go and review it immediately after reading it. I usually let it sit with me for a while before I actually pick it up. So I'm gonna take time. I'm gonna go get me some tea, some water, so I can be hydrated, and try to finish the other 30% of this book, hopefully in a decent time. I think it's around 1 o'clock now over here. I don't know. I think it's 1 o'clock, or maybe 12 something, one or the other. So hopefully I can finish it and estimate it. I think it says 4 hours. Let me see. My Kindle says 4 hours and 21 minutes. So let's see if I can do it in 4 hours and 21 minutes. Oh, wish me luck. Because I really want to have this book done. Doesn't make any sense that it's taking me more than a week. And that's my own fault. Or maybe it's a book. It could be both. Who knows? All right. See you in a bit. Hey, y'all. So, I told myself I wasn't going to get on this camera looking a hot mess, but it's whatever. I think this is going to be the last clip for this video, because I can't. I've been crying for I don't know how long, but this entire chapter 42 of Delicious Monsters is so sad. I'm sorry. It's so sad, because I complained the entire time that I had been reading about not knowing anything. And then once you get to know everything these people have gone through, and then chapter 42 happens, it's a lot. It's a lot. But I appreciate the author writing a book this way. I think that if you do pick up this book, just don't be like me and complain. Just take your time with it. But yeah, chapter 42 it was hard to read. After I had found out what happened at around the 60-something% mark, I want to say maybe 65%, no, 68, 69%, we found out something that happened in the past, and then how it's affecting the future, and it's a vicious cycle of, not negligence, because that's not what I want to call it, but all I'm going to say is this: tell the people in your life that you love, tell them that you love them. Give them a hug. Show some kind of affection. Because you don't know how it affects them when you don't. Okay? And that's what I got from chapter 42. I'm going to continue reading this book, Delicious Monsters. I'm on the 81% mark. I feel like I'm going to finish tonight, but chapter 42 got me crying in the club. Okay? Like, do you see this? So I'm gonna end this video here. You all have a good one. I want you to make sure you drink your water. I've been drinking mine. You mind the business, that's yours. Tell your loved ones that you love them. Give them a hug. And even if they don't want one, tell them that it's important to you, okay? And I want you to continue reading Beyond the Book's cover. I know I did. I finally took my own, well, not finally, I always take my own advice, but you know what I mean. Like, I almost stopped reading and then was going to pick up another book. And I'm so happy that I have it. I'm going to continue reading. I have a strong feeling that it's going to keep me feeling like this, and I don't mind it. I think that crying is therapeutic, but yeah. Continue reading Beyond the Book's cover. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.